Let's see the final demo of this application. Login through Facebook, login, register. Okay, this user logged in. See this course, you can see the payment button and the enroll students of this course number is 0. This course, same thing. Click become an instructor and try to create a course. And Wistia ID will get from Wistia website. This is the playlist. Paste it here, the ID, giving price and image path. Let's create this course. After creating this course, this user is an instructor. Let's create another course. Course created. See all courses, and this two belongs to this user. And this is the playlist. And this is the teacher, so this teacher can see the course and play the video. But when the teacher, this is another course of this teacher, when this teacher try to see another course, the teacher will see this and try to pay this course. So the teacher can pay another course, so he is enrolling as an student. So this course, this user already paid, so he is directing to the playlist page. And this course he didn't pay, so he cannot. And this user logged in from Facebook, he can also generate password. This is the way to generate password. Next time he can log in through this password. Let's register another user. This is the new user. Let's see this course. You can see this user enrolling. And let's submit this, and this user already paid this course. Let's see the instructor dashboard. This is currently empty, so let's create a course. And this course can be bought using BitPay, like you can pay through Bitcoin. In this course, I'll show you how you can pay this course through testnet Bitcoin. This is QR code. You can use your wallet and copy this one from your mobile device. You can scan and pay this site. So this is the beauty of this application, and you can learn how to pay the Bitcoin. Let's download Visual Studio. Search Visual Studio, download, hit enter. Let's go to first link. Let's open new tab. Here different version of Visual Studio you can see. So we need to download any one you want. Here Visual Studio Community, this is free version. And for me, I want Visual Studio Professional. Click this one to download Visual Studio Professional. It will download the installer of the Visual Studio. This installer will check my machine configuration to download its component. Let's wait a few minutes. This is continue. Click. Visual Studio installer will download, and it will check my configuration. Based on my configuration, it will detect which component to download and which one is already installed. Scrolling down, select ASP.NET Core. To install ASP.NET Core, this one you need to select, and for database we need to select data storage and processing. This will install the DB instance, SQL Server data tools. This one we need for database connection. Click install. This will take too much time. Click close. We don't want any survey. We need to wait 40 minutes to 1 hour. Let's skip this part. After installing this Visual Studio, the Visual Studio will open up, and we don't need to sign up, maybe later. Select the theme. I want dark. Click start Visual Studio. It will take few minutes to open up the Visual Studio. Close this one. Let's check .NET Core installed or not. New project, .NET Core, yes, this one already installed. Let's check database connection string installed or not, which comes with Visual Studio. Scrolling down, need to find out database tools and this database connection. Yes, this instance already installed. This is connection string we will use later. Let's download SQL Server instance. We already have Visual Studio SQL local database installed in our machine. We need this in our real time. Let's go to first link, and here we need to download the SQL Server instance. This is optional. For this course we don't need this to download or install. I want to show some interesting thing. That's why I am downloading this developer edition of this SQL Server. It will download this SQL Server. Let's click this exe. It will open, and let's select basic. You can read, click accept and install. This SQL Server instance will be installed in our machine. This is local database. You can use as local host. Here you can see the connection string, and server is mentioned as localhost or dot. I will show you later, no problem. Let's close this wizard. That's it. Let's download SQL Server Management Studio to see the database query and all of this stuff. Let's search how I got that page. SQL Server Management Studio download. You need to search like this way and go to the first link, open, and this is the page. This is the SQL Server we need to download. Let's click download SQL Server Management Studio. Let's run. After downloading this, then it will automatically install in our machine. Wait a little bit. Let's click this install. It will take time. Let's skip this part. Already installed. Click close. Let's search. Close this one. Let's search SQL Server Management Studio. SQL Server already came up. Let's click this one. This is the SQL Server Management Studio. Let's play with SQL Server. The server name we are specifying dot. Click Run services.msc. Click OK and press S and SQL Server. This is running and this is this instance we are specifying. Just localhost and dot same. Click connect. This is the way we can connect our database. This is SQL Server instance which we installed SQL Server. Let's click Visual Studio. We are opening up Visual Studio and go to Tools and Options. This we are trying to find out another database instance which came up with this Visual Studio. This is the instance. Copy this one. This is another database engine. Paste it here. This is the server name. Connect. This is the database instance which came up with Visual Studio, and this what we installed before the SQL Server. Let's create a database. DB local. You can give any name. Click OK. Here a database already created. Let's server name dot. This is the same as localhost. Let's verify this. Expand database. You can see the database DB local, and here the same. Let's disconnect. Refresh this one. Here no database because this is different instance. Let's stop this SQL Server because for this course we don't need SQL Server, but in real life we need this server. Let's specify manual for each service so that when you restart your laptop or machine, it will not start the service automatically. It will start when you will try to start the service. Let's all instance you need to specify as manual. Click properties and manual. Apply. OK. Let's stop all the service which is related to SQL Server. We don't need for this course. So all service stopped. Let's try to connect with localhost which belongs to this service. If I try to connect now, it will not connect because this red marker you see, that means this is not connected. This service already stopped. Let's verify this. Click run service.msc. OK. Press S. SQL Server. Let's start this server. The service started, and if you connect now, it will connect with the database. So this is SQL Server database. Disconnect, disconnect, disconnect. This video is for just learning purpose. Stop this service. We don't need this service for this course. Let's search Visual Studio. Visual Studio 2017. Click File, New Project. Let's web ASP.NET Core web application we need to build. Let's give a name, clone Udemy. So click OK. It will take time to, okay, need to select the template. Here we select web application. We need default template, and we need also the registration login code which came with this Visual Studio. Let's click OK. So we'll get a default web project with default code and also the code of registration and login. Let's close this one. This is the controllers code, views here. Let's run this project to see the default web template of .NET Core. It will take time to load and open up in web browser. Need to select SSL, click yes, because by default .NET Core required HTTPS. Click yes to install the certificate on the browser or in the machine, so that next time it will not ask you to configure SSL over and over again, because we already installed the service. Let's wait. This is the web project with default template. This is registration button, home, about, contact. Let's register a user. First of all, search SQL Server Management Studio, and by default we are using the .NET Core default template using the local DB which came with Visual Studio. Cross all of this wizard, close these diagnostic tools, and close the one, app settings.json. Here the default connection string path already specified. This is the server name. Let's how it find out. Let's click options, then scroll down, database tools, data connection. This is the database server name. Copy this one, paste it here, connect. Currently there is no database, so this database will be generated. Let's select which portion. This database net. This database name ASP.NET clone Udemy. This number will be generated here when we migrate our database in our project. Let's register a user. Currently there is no database. If we try to insert a record to the database, it can't insert. Let's see. You will get this error. It's telling you to apply the migration so that database can be generated here. Currently no database. Click apply migrations. Now it's creating a database to the SQL Server. Let's wait few minutes. Already applied. You can see it's telling you to refresh this page. Let's verify this. Refresh this database. You can see that the same name ASP.NET Clone Udemy already generated, and this is the default tables, the registration and login. Let's click yes. Let's see database diagrams. Generate new database diagram. Hold shift and click bottom, select all, add. It will add all tables, and you can see the database diagram with the entity connection. You can see which table connected to which table. You can see, you can better visualize from this diagram. These are the tables is up so that we can see better. Let's save this file so we can see later at the same position. Let's refresh this one. This is the diagram. Okay, we are done. This is ASP.NET user. See the design. These are the columns of this table. Currently there is no record, so we need to register an user. Let's refresh this page and now try to register a user, giving an email taufik@hotmail.com. Let's write password, and the confirm password need to be same. Click register. So this user already registered and log in automatically. So let's see the record. ASP.NET users, select all rows. This is the record what we just inserted. taufik@hotmail.com. See the design. This is the default columns of this table. We need to add extra column to this default table. Let's add a column. Let's stop debugging. Click this red icon. Cross this one. Let's add a property prop twice tab, press string, and we need to add this column to store image path to show the end user the profile picture. Right click, open in File Explorer. We need to find out the root path of this project and click here and press command, hit enter. Command window pops up. Let's write migration command .NET EF migrations, add, and any name you can give. Because we just add a column, so we need to add migration and then update the database. So migration is ongoing process. It will take time. Okay, migration completed. Let's write .NET EF database update. So image column migration already added to this project. Let's check this. Expand this data folder, then migration folder. This is image column migration, what we have done before. run this code. .NET EF database update, click enter, press enter. It will take time to update the database. It will add the column to that ASP.NET users table. Let's close this. Let's verify this. Let's refresh. Let's select design. Not refreshed. Let's click again. Not seeing the extra column. Need to refresh everything. Let's close all documents and refresh these tables. Now click design. At the bottom now we will see the extra column picture path, what we add before in our migration. So let's go to register page to specify file upload code so that we can upload profile picture. Let's copy this div portion and paste it at the bottom. Now here we need to specify file upload HTML markup code. Delete this portion, and here SP label should be different. Let's delete this portion, and class label control label. This is the bootstrap, and the label name should be image path. Let's specify file upload input, and type will be file, and this is required field, so mandatory to upload, to select a picture. The name is form file required, so form file will be cached from the server. Let's go to the register action method from this account controller. Let's find out Control F, register. This is the action method. Go down. This is the post. After posting that form, that file will be cached here. Here we need to specify the form file. So I form file. Capital letter I, form file. This can retrieve file from the form. Let's import Microsoft ASP.NET Core HTTP. This is the dependency of this. Let's specify ink type application multipart form data to upload any file. This is prerequisite to specify inside form tag. Let's write few code to upload for file, any file. So let's type string file name, and we need to generate different name so that we can store so many files. So here we are specifying guide.newguide plus appending form file extension. We need to specify variable file path, the path, not path string. Need to import system.io, input output, need to import. This is the dependency of this path. Combine, need to specify two string. So let's type. Okay, need to find out the root directory of this project. So let's specify the host environment private interface I hosting environment specify import the hosting environment. This is belongs to hosting of ASP.NET Core. Let's give a name hosting environment, and this is field, so we specify underscore before this name, and let's inject this in our controller at the end. So I hosting environment and hosting environment, and need to initialize underscore hosting environment equal hosting environment. At the runtime, this dependency will be resolved. Scrolling down, so here need to specify the root directory of www root. Let's write hosting environment dot web root path plus, need to append, and we will create files folder inside www root, and it will map the file name. This is the file path. So this web root belongs to root directory. Let's create files folder, and inside this files folder the all image will be stored. Let's check this form file exists or not in the form tag of HTML markup. So form file length if greater than 0, that means file exists. So we can store that file inside files folder. Using variable stream, we can get the file stream from this form file. Need to specify file path and file mode create. Here we are telling that this file can be created in that folder. Let's write code to move the file from browser to this server. Copy to async. This is asynchronous programming. Here we need to specify the picture path so that when we register, the path will be stored in our extra column of the table. This is the path. File name. We are done. You can format with Ctrl K D. Let's run this, save everything, then run this project. Wait a little bit, it will take time to. Okay, project is running. This is, let's select This is our existed user, don't have picture path. Let's edit and delete this record. Click delete, yes. Let's log out and click register. Here you can see the file upload button. Let's insert the values of each field to register an user. Let's select an profile image, this one, and the confirm password should be the same as password. Click register. Okay, here is an error to upload an image. Let's find out the problem. Okay, here is the mistake. Here we are saving the path with, we just need the extension from this file. Let's specify path dot get extension, then form file dot file name. That's it. Control KD, run this project, close this one, refresh this page. Let's insert all the values again. Tawfiq@hotmail.com, giving a password. Let's select an image, give the password as same as password, click register. This time record already inserted in the database. Let's verify, execute SQL, and this is the file path. That's it, we are done. And this is the file inside the files folder of web root directory. Let's implement Facebook login to this web application. Let's search facebook.net core, hit enter, and we need to select a link. Let's go to the second link, which belongs to Microsoft. Let's click open in new tab, and this is the documentation we'll follow to implement Facebook login. And this is Facebook authentication. Let's read a little bit. We need to find this link. Go click this link. This is Facebook developer page. You need to assign your username here. So I am giving my username tawfiqilahi@yahoo.com. yahoo.com and the password. Click login. Then you will see this page, developers page. Click add new app and give any name, whatever you want. I will give clone Udemy. This is my new app. Create app ID, and this is the captcha. You need to write TDRULR, the capitals. Submit. Okay, so my app created. Let's click Facebook login, maybe. need to check the documentation. Facebook setup, web root, no need. We just need to check documentation again. After clicking the link, we need to go to the settings. Okay, let's click settings at the left side. So this is the page what we saw in the documentation. Scrolling down, and here need to specify the URL path, and everything is okay. The toggle button, it requires HTTPS, and our project is currently support HTTPS. So here need to specify this URL and append sign in Facebook. This URL need to specify at that field. Scrolling down, no, here, valid auth redirect URLs. This URL need to specify here, paste it here, but the port number is different, so copy this one, let's write here and copy this port number and paste it here. Now copy this URL and cross this one and paste it here. Now this is okay. So after redirecting to this developer page, you just need to specify, you need to go to first setting, then specify this URL. That's it. Very easy. Save changes. Now you are done. Go to settings and click basic. Here you will see app ID and app secret. Need to, okay, here is it. Let's copy this app ID. Let's go to documentation, scrolling down. Let's copy this command. Go to Visual Studio. Go to project directory, right click. Click open folder in File Explorer. Click CMD, hit enter. Command open up. Need to paste the command here. Here need to specify app ID. So this is the app ID. Copy this one and paste it here and hit enter. It will run this command and successful. Let's write another command. Copy this line. We are using user secret so that other developer can't see, because this is for security reason. SP secret, show this secret code. Copy this one, need to select, copy and paste it here and hit enter. It will run the command and this command successfully run. Okay, we are done. Close this one. So then we need to specify the service layer, the service code. Here you can see services dot add authentication. This portion need to be specified in our project service layer. Let's open Visual Studio, close debug, and startup.cs file need to open. Scrolling down, yes, configure services, this method, and here need to paste. Okay, this is app ID, app secret, but we also need Facebook profile picture to store that image path inside our ASP.NET users table column. Let's specify Facebook options scope dot add, and the item we need public profile underscore profile. We're specifying this scope, and we also need to specify Facebook dot fields dot add. Here we need to write picture. So first initialize scope, then fields. So we can retrieve Facebook profile picture from Facebook. Go to account controller, scrolling down, and find out external login. Here the Facebook login will be hit when the end user try to log in through Facebook. Scrolling down, here we need to specify the code to get the profile picture. Variable identifier info, which is belongs to Facebook or any other external login. Info.principal.find first value, and claim type, the claim types dot name identifier. This is the identify the Facebook user, and here is the picture to retrieve. Variable picture dollar quotation, and the path is https://graph.facebook slash the identifier slash picture, and type is large. So we'll get the large image path from Facebook. Go to this model, external login view model, and here need to add property what we specified here in application user. Copy this line and paste it. Okay, go to definition, paste it here. So let's add another property, picture path equal the picture. Now we are done here. Need to go to the view and specify this picture path. So we need to find out external login view. So go to the views then account and external login, this one, and here we will get the picture path. Let's retrieve inside this page HTML hidden. This will be the hidden, we no need to show this to end user. So m such that m dot picture path, this will be hidden inside this form tag. So when you submit, it will redirect to this external login confirmation. Here it will come, and here we'll get the picture. So here you can add picture path equal model dot model mo dot picture path. That's it. Now when user try to log in through Facebook, the picture will be registered in our record. Let's run this project. Wait a little bit. Click logout and click register. No, here. Click login. Here you will see Facebook. Click this Facebook button and this one we don't need, not now. Click continue as Tawfiq. Let's show this again. Continue as Tawfiq, it will come up like this way. After clicking continue, you will see this page and click register and you are signed in with your username. Here you will see a record tawfiqilahi@yahoo.com. At the end, the picture path, you can see this one. Copy this one. Let's paste it here. Let's see the image. Okay, that image we cannot see like this way. So there is a way to see that image, no problem. Let's go to home index page. At the bottom, at the top, we should go and write image HTML tag img. Here we need to specify source and paste it here, the path, the picture. Now if I go to this page, you can see this image we are retrieving from Facebook, already retrieved in our database. So let's copy this file path and paste it here. Paste here. Save it. Let's refresh this page. You can see this image. So this is working. So Facebook login already implemented, and we don't need this HTML information, so deleting everything, save it and refresh this page. So done. Let's go to SQL Server Management Studio. This is the password column. This is null for the Facebook user. Go left. This is the Facebook user tawfiqilahi@yahoo.com. We just registered, and let's generate password. Click this one and click password, and let's write a password and the confirm password. Click set password. So password generated. Let's verify this in SQL Server. Let's execute SQL. This is the user and this is the password. You can log in directly. Let's log out and click login, and here you can write your username, your email actually tawfiq@yahoo.com, and the password what you have inserted just before. Click login. Here it is. You can log in like this way and also this way will be okay. Let's close this one, close few other tabs. Let's go to Visual Studio, stop debugging, close all documents, minimize this one, no, this one. Let's go to the project, right click, add new folder, EF, the name, the folder, right click, add a class, specify a name course. This is the course class to generate course table in the database. Let's specify few properties, prop tab twice, and the GUID and the first column name, which is course ID. This would be the primary key. So this I specified at the top. And second one, public string title. In the course we need title, and this is required field and need to import the data annotation, component model data annotation, and string length we can specify 50. Okay, enter. Another properties, this will be string, and this is description column, and copy this and paste it at the bottom couple of times. Let's name it Wistia ID. This field we need to get ID and specify here from Wistia, and this is the price long. We can specify the course price here, and the teacher ID will be string and teacher ID of SPNet users table actually. This is revenue column to get the total revenue earned from this course, and here virtual models dot application user. This is actually ASP.NET user table, and we are specifying this name exactly teacher, and teacher belongs to this teacher ID so that it can map automatically. This is mandatory to specify this name, otherwise it will not work. Copy this required and paste it here, paste it here. Mainly all fields are required. so that we can force the user to specify the field's value. Paste it here. Need to check something. Okay, string length, copy this one, and Wistia ID string length 50. Cross this one. We need to show beautiful teacher ID. This one 450 because in database this column data type 450 in ASP.NET users table. That's the reason. Copy this one. Not copy. Teacher ID should be image path, and image path string length should be 450 because this can be the longest path. So 450 it is. Let's create another class, add class, and this is course student. This table is to specify, to find out which student take which course. Let's specify property, prop tab twice, course student ID. This is the primary key. Required field, and import the component data annotation. Prop, press tab twice, GUID, and this is course ID. This course ID belongs to course table. This course table and this course ID same as this course ID. Need to specify another property, name is string, the student ID. Required, copy this one and this one, and student ID string length should be 450 because this student ID belongs to this ASP.NET users table, and this is mentioned 450. That's the reason we are specifying this. Let's specify public virtual models.application user. This is actually ASP.NET user, and the name should be student. This need to be matched correctly, student and student ID, otherwise it will not map properly. Prop tab twice, virtual, and this is course. This will map with the course table. Let's save this. Go to course and let's specify course student so that it can map. Prop virtual course student collection. One course can be taken by many students, so many students can take one course. That's the reason why we are specifying collection, and we are need to specify default constructor CTOR, tab twice, and this is the constructor, and we need to initialize this course student hash set course student, so that whenever you initialize this object, this collection will be initialized and won't be null. That's the reason. open a new file, cmd, hit enter. Need to write migration code to generate the database table. .NET EF migrations, add any name you can specify here, course table, hit enter. Oh, we forgot something. We didn't specify this table in DB set. So cross this one. Okay, no need. Okay, again CMD. Need to remove this migration. We accidentally migrated wrong information. So .NET EF migrations remove. It will remove my previous migration. Here we are inserting wrong migrations, remove. You will see this information will be gone after entering. This is done. So this already removed. It takes time to remove. Let's specify the DB set of our course and course student class. Public, okay, prop virtual DB set. Here we need to specify course, capital COURSE. Need to import the folder. Let's hover over and click this one, prop again, virtual DB set, course student. Copy this one and paste it here and append S. We wrote in wrong place. We cannot initialize this inside constructor. So cut this one and paste it below this constructor. That's it. Let's run .NET EF migration command. Add any name you can give. I am giving course student. Course add this migration name. Okay, course table. Hit enter. You will see course table migration will be generated. So course table.css file. Yes, this one. This is the migration we need. Let's update the database. You can write this command to remove, but we don't need to. Let's write update database command .NET EF database migrations. No need. Database update. Now we are trying to generate course and course student table in the database, but we are getting error. What's the error? Here it's saying this foreign key constructor has conflict to update. Let's see the migration. Let's search that foreign key constraint. Here it is. Here we need to specify cascade no action. It's specifying that if you delete a record from this course student, it will delete the corresponding user from the SPNet users, but this is, we don't want this, so here we are specifying no action. If we delete anything in this table, it will not delete anything in other table. That is expected. Let's run now .NET EF database update, and this time it will work. So it's done, so it's created. Let's verify this in SQL Server Management Studio. Refresh this one, no, this one, tables, refresh, and this is course table. Let's refresh new database where the course and course student table. Refresh this one, new database diagram, course table, where it is. Course already generated, design, this is, so refresh database. Interesting. Let's connect this database. Click refresh. That's it. We found out our course and course student table. This course and course students, select, and SPNet users, because this is connected with this table. That's the reason. These three tables we will be dealing with for this entire course. Scrolling up, hold this one and up a little bit so that we can better visualize. Okay, let's save this, Ctrl S and diagram. Refresh this one. This is our new tables. This course ID belongs to this course ID, and this student ID belongs to this ID, and this teacher ID belongs to this ID. This is how it mapped. Close all documents, minimize this one and this one. Controllers, add controller, and select MVC controller with entity framework. Click add. Here type course. The course table, what we generated, course, it find out automatically, and the data context, application DB context, and courses add. So it will generate, so scaffolding, the T4 template what Visual Studio gave us. So we don't need to specify any or need to write any code. So this is the default code, the CRUD operation: create, update, delete, and read. Go to create. This is the course create page. Here we don't need few columns. So comment out this one, revenue, we don't want to generate here, and teacher ID, we don't want this one to show, to specify by the end user. It will become up from the database. The current user ID is the teacher ID. Let's write HTML hidden markup. input type equal hidden, and the name attribute value will be teacher ID. SP for teacher ID. This will create the name and ID automatically. So value will get from the server. Let's write view back code in the create action method. Let's specify authorize so that only login user can access this controller. Let's go to create. We don't need this view data teacher ID to drop down list. We don't want this. So comment out this one. Let's write view back dot teacher ID, this one. And teacher will get, the ID will get from user manager. Need to specify this dependency. This user manager need to initialize in our constructor. So private read only property user manager EU capital user manager, and here need to, this is belongs to identity dependency, and here need to specify application user, and application user lives inside models. So A is capital A. Let's import that folder models. Let's specify user manager, and this is field, so underscore need to be prefix. Here user manager, control shift, it will automatically complete the text. Then dot get user ID, and here you need to specify this user object. Copy this one and paste it at here at viewback.teacherID. So this ID will be stored inside this form tag. So need to specify here the file so that teacher can upload an image. So here need to write input HTML markup code, type equal file, and the name will be form file, just same like as before when we did work with the upload with our user profile. So this field is required, mandatory to. Let's copy few code from account controller. This is the register action method. Scrolling. Here is the iForm file. This object we need to specify at the end of this action method, and need to import this dependency .htp. Here need to specify type multipart because we are uploading a file. This is the reason. This is prerequisite. And copy this one from account controller to upload this file. This few codes belongs to uploading file, and paste it inside create action method here. Let's import all the dependency input output and need to specify the mapping path. So hosting environment need to specify. Let's go to account controller and copy the code from here, this one, and paste it here. And inside controller, this iHosting environment need to be specified as well. Let's go to here at the end, need to specify and need to initialize the dependency here. Hosting environment equal hosting environment. So at runtime this dependency will be resolved. And here need to map the path. So course image path equal quotation slash files, because we are saving inside files folder of web root directory. So this is file name. Let's run this project. Taking time to load this. It's compiling and generating the binary, then it's open. Let's make few changes in our layout master page file so that we can easily interact with our website. Let's go to shared and click layout. Scrolling down, here we need to find out the top navigation bar. Here need to specify the courses controller and index browse here. This action method will be create later. This we don't need. Delete this portion. Yes, we can delete. This courses controller, paste it here. And here the action will be create browse. Okay, browse it is. So course, browse courses. Let's create the same list. Anchor tag. This anchor belongs to instructor. So this is the label of this anchor, and href and class need to be specified. Class equal drop down toggle, because this will be a drop down, and data target data toggle, giving a name, any name you can give, drop down, href hash, because it after clicking this it will not redirect to anything. Role equal button, area area has pop-up, attribute is true. This piece of code belongs to a bootstrap, so I'm just following area expanded equal false. That's it. This is the instructor, and after clicking this few list of unordered list will be pop up. So this is unordered list and class should be drop down. This drop down menu, anchor tag, href. Here need to specify URL action and few parameter need to pass. This is action and this is controller courses. So after clicking this anchor link, it to redirect to the course index page. So instructor dashboard, this will be. We'll implement this one later. Let's create another list. li angular anchor link, create course, create a new course. So need to specify href, copy this one and paste it here, and here the action name is create. So that's it, we are done our view page. Let's refresh this page. So click instructor, click create new course. Oh, error. Why error? Okay, this authorize, okay, user manager, user null, so forgot to initialize user manager. Let's stop debugging. This user manager, copy this one and paste it at constructor parameters user manager, and this user manager equal user manager, not dot user, delete this one, equal user manager. That's it. Run this project. Let's refresh this page. Let's create a course giving a title name, title, description is desk. Wistia ID will get from the Wistia site later. Let's insert anything whatever you want. Let's insert a picture and click create, and course created, you can see this one. We'll configure this later, no problem. Click edit. This is the edit page. Few fields we don't need. Here you can see teacher ID, image path, and the revenue field we don't want to end user see. So need to change few things in our edit page. Go to account and find out edit action. Let's close this debugging. Here the edit action, we don't need this code because we don't want to show drop down. Go to view of this edit and comment out few piece of HTML markup code. So comment out revenue. Okay, comment out this teacher ID, and this teacher ID should be hidden and will be get from the server. So need to write HTML hidden, and the parameter is strongly typed m such that m.teacher id. Copy this one and comment out this image path, and this one is image path. Comment out this one and paste that code, and this will be the revenue. Control S, save. So that's the code we want. Let's run this project. Let's refresh this page. And this is the edit page, what we want. Let's update this record. Wistia ID different. Let's click save. You can see the course already edited. That's it. Go to Visual Studio and right click, close all but this controller, go to index, go to view, and here we don't need this HTML markup code, the default code what Visual Studio gave us. Let's write few code to show the course inside panel. So div class container, div tag the class name row. I'm just following the bootstrap code. So here the h2 tag, the header, and this text will be text center. It will be showed in the center of the page, and text will be courses that you teach. Let's write horizontal align for each code. Variable item in the model. This model contains the list of codes, and this will be looped through. And div class, the grid layout for a small size, this is 3, and extra small size it will be 4. So 4 into 3, 12. So div class panel header, no, panel default. Another div tag, here need to be specified the class, and this is panel. Thumbnail, I believe this bootstrap class not exist. Anyway, we can use this, no problem. Anchor tag, this is sp dash action. Here need to specify the action method enroll. This action method we will create later to enroll this course actually. And this is sp route. The route ID equal at item.course ID. And another HTML tag is image, and image will display here, and source will be item dot image path, and the class equal, okay, I need to specify height and width. Height is 150 pixels and width 250 pixels. At the end of this default panel div tag, we need to write another code. Okay, panel thumbnail, div class panel body. Here need to specify the other properties, the class lead. Here we can show item title, item.title, and here the revenue, item.revenue, and here item.description. And this index page only teacher can access, so here we need to specify edit course anchor link. So edit course and href need to be sp action edit. This sp dash action and route will generate the href automatically. sp route id item dot course id. That's it. So class we need to specify button default. Hit enter. That's it. Let's refresh this page. Here you can see the teacher can see this page. Copy this one. No need to close this debugging. Need to write code for another action method. And this index action method logic need to be changed because this page belongs to teacher. So context dot, okay, copy this one and paste it at the top and name it as browse. And this action method is open for all. So this will be for showing all the courses. Let's cut this, and this will be the context dot courses, and it will show all the courses. And at the top need to specify allow anonymous attribute so that any user, even without login, the user can see this page. At this index action method need to find out the user ID. So user ID equal user manager dot get user ID from user object. And here need to specify underscore context dot courses dot where the teacher ID equal user ID. Only corresponding teacher can see their courses at this view page. That's the logic. So go to this Need to create the view for browse. Create the browse view. It's scaffolding from T4 template, and need to copy few code from index. So copy this whole HTML, copy and paste here. Need to change few things. First of all, need to title is browse, and courses, all courses this will be, and this is looping. People can click enroll, and revenue report we cannot see here, we cannot show here. So this is the price. The student will see this one, description here, and edit course cannot be applicable from the students. Let's run this project. Let's refresh this page. So browse course, you can see. Let's log out and browse course. You can see the normal user can see this, and if you create new link, you cannot, you need to log in first. So log in, then you can create. Go to Visual Studio, right click and close all documents, close debugging. Scrolling down, go to startup.cs file. Here need to specify the service layer of role management, like role identity. So services dot add transient role manager. This is pre-built function of ASP.NET Core identity. So here identity role. So at runtime this dependency will be resolved. Let's scroll up. This is data folder. Here the migration folder, expand this one. Let's create a class to initialize the identity of role management. So give it a name, application DB initializer. So here we need to write a static method so that it can initialize the initial data of the database. Public class, public static, async, task, give a method a name. The name will be initialize. Okay, initialize identity, and need to pass parameter, the DB context parameter, which is application DB context, and DB it is, and we need role manager, the role manager identity role, this one. Let's copy this from this and paste it here, this one, and give a name role manager, closing bracket. Let's import the dependency ASP.NET Core.identity, and let's specify DB ensure created. This code ensure the database seeded or not. If not created, then it will create the database. Let's create role for admin if it's not exist. Let's write variable role equal await, because this is asynchronous, role manager dot find by name async, and give a name which is need to create is strongly typed enumeration. Let's create a folder, name it helpers, and create a class, name enum role. This class we will specify few properties which will act like a enum. So this is static class, and prop tab twice and give a string, static string. Inside static class the property must be included with static. So this is static string instructor, and the value will be instructor. Copy this line, paste it here and paste again. And the role, another role is admin. Copy this and value is admin. And this one is boolean, bool, and is instructor, and value is false. This property we will need later. For now, here need to specify the admin. So the path will be helper dot enum role dot admin. So the value is admin. This is strongly typed. That's the reason why I'm using this. So if this role does not equal null, means role already exists, then return. Don't do any operation. It will just return. That means the database already seeded. So database has initial value inside the role table, ASP.NET roles. Let's specify roles array, which is helper enum role instructor. The value is instructor. Another one is admin, helper dot enum role dot admin. So these two roles need to be created inside database table. So for each loop, these roles, variable space, and give any name or name in roles, parentheses, and the role equal the new identity role, and pass this role name, and need to create this role, need to insert this role in the ASP.NET roles table. So I am creating the role here. Let's go to programs.cs file, comment out this line. From here need to call that static method. So here need to specify the host. So variable host equal build web request, need to pass these arguments. Let's specify using variable scope equal host dot services dot no need to import something, so capital C, create scope, and here need to import iService provider. This is dependency injection. So let's specify the service which we will get from the service layer. So here variable service says equal scope dot service provider, and try and tap twice. It will populate this code automatically, and here variable context, which will be db context, belongs to database, services dot get required service. Actually here we are retrieving the db context from our service layer, which is present in startup.cs file. So application db context, here a capital. I need to import the folder. This service layer already initialized in service configuration method of startup.cs file. We are just getting it from there. Here we are calling the role manager identity role. So services.get required services, and this one we will get from here. Copy this one and paste it here. That's it. Two instances we will get from our service layer, and we import the dependency. Here application db initializer, which this class is present inside data folder. So here we are passing the db context and role manager, and we are specifying wait. This is the way to implement asynchronous instead of using await. Let's implement the logger. If any exception happened, then this logger will log the file. You can see in your C drive the log information. So here need to specify the service of this logger, and logger.log error and exception. And this exception, need to specify ex, and here ex. And the message we need to specify error to initialize database, something like this. Error occurred while seeding the database. This is the way of implementation. After this we can able to pre-initialize some data inside ASP.NET role table. So host.run finished. Here is the ASP.NET roles table. Let's see the table. Currently this is empty. Now if I run this project, this code will execute. Let's put a breakpoint here. Let's run this project. It's taking time. Open up the browser, debug point. Here it comes, and it go through this model binder, and click no. And here you can see role not present in the database, so it's creating the role. Let's step out and step out. Let's refresh. You can see the two roles created, instructor and admin, what we specified in DB initializer file. This is the way to pre-initialize data in the database. Let's do something in layout. Go to layout.cshtml file and right click here and close all but this, and scrolling down, and need to write some condition here so that non-teacher like student cannot see this. Let's specify user.identity.is authenticated. Only authenticated user can see this portion, and the end it need to be specified. Why getting error? Need to check something. Okay, here it is. Let's second bracket here. Still getting error at the right side, red color. What's going on? It should not. Okay, revert, Control Z and revert our code and cut this portion, then insert inside this. Okay, now error gone. Okay, let's put another condition. If user dot is in role instructor, so if this user logged in user has role which is instructor, then that user can see this portion in the layout or top navigation bar. Let's cut this again and paste it inside here. So else, if the user has no role of instructor, then the user can only see the become an instructor text in the top navigation bar. So here need to specify the label become an instructor. And press Ctrl K D to format this file, and now looks good. That's it. And go to courses controller and find out the create course, create action method. This is post, and here need to specify the role. First time user will create the course, that means the user will be an instructor. So if the user is not a teacher, only that time we need to specify this user a role of instructor. So here need to specify equal false. If not specified, then we need to specify the user a role instructor. So here sync await variable v, any name you can give, user manager dot add to role async. It will add the role and get the user manager dot get user async and user. This will return the application user, and this user need to give a role, and the second parameter value is the role name, which is helper enum role dot instructor. And here let's save these changes across this, refresh this page. This instructor gone. Let's register new user hr@hotmail.com. Password is anything you can give, and the image path here, and confirmation password should be exactly same as password. Click register. It will register the new user. For new user, the text will be become an user. After creating the course first time, the user will be an instructor. That time the label of the top navigation bar will be different. But here it's not updating. Why? Because context like cookie already cached in the browser. That's the reason. So log out. We deleted the cookie and try to log in again. So this time new cookie will be stored in the browser. If I log in now, you can see the instructor button. So if cookie not deleted, it will not update the role. So here we need to do a trick to solve this issue. Let's close debug. Here we need to specify the property value helper.enumRole.is instructor. This property we need to specify true so that at the runtime it can works the right way. Here need to specify or clone udemy.helper.enumRole.is instructor. If this true, then this portion will be showed. Let's refresh this page. Let's log out. Close this one. Let's register new user sl@hotmail.com. Give it a password and the image path need to select this one. Confirm password and click register. Okay, this one mismatched. Okay, maybe password is wrong. Giving it a new password. Now same. Okay, click register. And you can see for new user become an instructor. Let's create this new course. And Wistia ID, price, select this one. And this will be updated after creating the course. You see, after clicking create instructor, you can see instructor dashboard and create a new course. That's it. Close this one. Stop debugging. Scrolling up. Close this one. Let's implement the enroll action method. Copy this portion and paste it below and name it enroll. And enroll action method we specified in the view layer. Go to index. Here you say enroll action method. And here also the image link. The enroll. This is the enroll action to call. Let's implement this enroll action method. Delete this code and let's write variable course equal await underscore context dot courses dot include, need to include the SPNet user, which is teacher. We need this table information, and then include the other table, which is course students. Then include, here we need to specify then include, because through this table course student we will get this table information, which is student. It will map the student also inside course table. And dot single or default async, here need to mention m dot course id equal id parameter, what we will get, semicolon. Let's specify this id inside action parameter. Here string user id we will get from user manager dot get user by id, and the user object need to pass, that's it. And if this course dot teacher id, this id has error, need to specify this action parameter, the GUID id, that's it. If this course dot teacher id equal to user id, that means this user is the teacher, so we can let them to see the playlist. Or course dot course students dot any, this will specify, okay, this user is a student and this student has already bought this course, so this student can see the playlist. So course students dot any student id equal user id, that means this student already bought this course, so the user can see the playlist and see the course. That means student normally enrolled, and by default teacher can see his course also. Else, that means the user not paid. The user is a student and student not paid to this course, so need to specify the payment page to enroll. So creating the enroll view page, it's taking time to scaffolding. Here is the enroll. Here need to show the payment button so that student can pay to this course. Copy this, another file, playlist. Here we need to implement the Wistia later. Here enroll, need to specify the Stripe payment button. Let's add few HTML markup code. Here div class jumbotron to look nice, and div tag again, and the class will be the grid container, later div the class equal row, then again the div tag. Now need to specify the class, the grid, column LG large 6 and column MD. For medium device offset, it will take the space at the left, the grid 3, and specifying the form action, form tag action method is url.action, and giving a name. This is controller courses, and the name will be, action method name is payment, and this is a post method, so method equal post. And here need to specify the hidden field. This is anti-forgery token to prevent the XSS attack, XRF attack. This is mandatory for payment gateway. Let's specify the type hidden, and here we need to specify the course ID. The course ID value need to be specified here within this form tag. So this model, capital M, model dot. Okay, intelligence cannot. So need to specify at the top. So at model colon edomi dot ef dot course. Now intelligent will work. Model dot course ID. Now need to specify the script of the stripe button. This is the script, and need to specify the attribute value. The source will be the stripe checkout. You can get this script information after you sign up that stripe, and you will get that script, and I just copy pasted here. So the stripe payment URL is https checkout.stripe.com/checkout.js, where you will be hit this JavaScript source file, and the class will be stripe button. Enter, and this is the most important part of this Stripe payment gateway, which is, I believe, data keyword. Data key. This key is specific in your case. So this is unique number for each user. You will get from Stripe page. Just go to stripe.com and sign up there, and you will go to the script section of creating Stripe button, and for you will get this unique key. For my case, I got a unique key which is pk_test_s5 MCQ. You can see I'm just copy pasting from a script actually, and I'm done. This is my key. In your case, the key will be different, and need to specify another attribute which is data amount. In Stripe, the payment is calculated as cent, so we need to multiply our price into 100 so that to get the actual result. So here data amount model.price into 100, and need to specify another attribute which is data template name stripe.com, and another attribute which is data description. any widget, any name you can give, and data image, you can give a image path to display a button if you want different image to show inside button. For me, I keep this empty because I need stripe image. And data local equal auto. That's it. Let's save and scroll up. Let's implement this payment action method so that we can be so sure that user already paid our service, the paid for that course, and we should register the course with the student so that student can enroll and see the course content. Let's specify HTTP post because this will be post and this is anti-forgery token, so need to specify validate anti-forgery token to prevent XSRF attack. So this name should be payment and exactly this payment, and course ID we will get from this form, and so this name should be course ID. Okay, and this is null, we can specify like this. Let's find out this course variable course equal underscore context dot courses dot first and x such that x dot course id equal course id. So we'll get the course through this course id. This is the primary key. Semicolon, enter, and course dot revenue. So we can be so sure the student already paid. So plus equal whatever money it has, it plus the current price. So the revenue will get like this way. And user ID will get user manager dot get user ID, and user object need to pass here. Semicolon, variable. Let's find out course student. New course student, we are initializing the course student object here, and model dot course id. Let's initialize student id here. Student id equal user id, and model dot course id equal the course dot course id. Now we can create this record inside course student table. So context dot course students dot add. Let's add this course student object. So model, here it is. Let's save changes. Await context dot save changes async. Then return to the enroll page. Return redirect to action enroll, and as a parameter query string need to pass id equal course dot course id or course id, same thing. That's it. Let's run this project and let's see the Stripe payment gateway, the real life implementation. In my case, this Stripe, the key is test key, and so that I can show you the way to give payment to a course. Suppose this is a course, this is playlist, and let's try to enroll other course. Okay, I cannot click this image. Why? Go to browse. Okay, here image need to be inserted inside. Okay, action, here it is. Okay, now okay. Same thing here, cut this end tag and paste it here. So inside anchor tick the image will be placed. Now if I click this image, it will go to this enroll, but why getting error? User ID not set. Okay, query parameter is not right, I believe. Need to check. Okay, go to the view page. Here you can see ASP route dot, here you should not be dot. Here we need to specify the dash. This is my mistake. And again at the here also. Okay, browse page. Let's refresh this page. Now click this image. You can see this is enroll. So this is teacher. So he can see the, but with another course he can see this payment. Click this test mode to get the card number so that we can pay any money. Copy this portion, write an email, click this one, we don't want this, paste here, any digit you can give here and here, any digit, click this pay. What will happen, it will, after payment it will redirect to this payment page. Let's prove this. After clicking this pay and payment completed, you can see the course ID we are getting from the form tag, and step out. So this is enroll. That means the student can see the course. He already paid. Another course, it's not, this user not paid to this course. That's the reason he is seeing stripe button. Let's go to Wistia, the video uploading website, wistia.com. Here I already sign up and I'm trying to log in. Here you need to sign up first with your email and you will get verification link. After that you can sign in. And for me, I have the credentials, so I am signing in to this website. Login, and I am logged in. And in this website, I already uploaded my 2 videos. This is my first project. You can see, clicking this one, and I uploaded 2 videos. And this is my playlist of this my first project. And clicking this and clicking get playlist. After clicking this, I am redirecting to a page where I will get few script code. So this code I need to copy this one and go to enroll playlist page and paste it here. And I need to change. Here need to specify the model is string. We need to pass only Wistia ID to this page. Not autocomplete. I can see what's going on. Need to check something. Let's delete this portion and specify the model, which is a string, which is Wistia ID, will be placed here. And again copy this one and paste it here inside this ID. That's it. Let's refresh the page. Okay, copy this ID first because we gave wrong Wistia ID. So in instructor dashboard, edit course giving error. Why? Go to this browse index page. Go to index.cshtml file. Here same mistake. Here no dot, needs to use dash. Let's click refresh this page and edit course. And here need to specify the Wistia ID, save. And now if I click this one, you can see why not showing the playlist. Need to inspect this page. What's the problem? Okay, maybe check the CSHTML file. Here need to specify this inside this quotation because this is a string, not. Now you can see this video playlist, but we don't want the user to give the email, so comment out this code and this comma. That's it. Save changes, refresh this page. You can see this is the playlist and you can play the video. This is the course you can see, and you can play, you can view anything you want. Playlist not found because we gave wrong Wistia ID. So this is the playlist. That's it. Click browse course, click title, this course. This is enroll. Need to specify the picture at the end of the. Let's write this name, playlist, of this playlist page. And at the bottom of, we need to specify the enrolled user picture so that new user can see the all user who already paid for this course, and they can see the picture of that paid user. Let's implement that functionality. Here we are specifying few HTML markup code and the bootstrap, and this is h2 tag description. Here the count, we need to count model dot. Okay, here model dot description to show the description. Div tag class column lg5 description will be in the left and right side the enrolled students number. So here the stu tag and the number will be model class panel heading. Okay, so the student number will be enrolled students class equal the bootstrap panel body. Here need to specify the number of total students. So model.coursestudents.count, and break, it will generate the new line. Then we need to loop through each user of this course. The user, that means the student which already enrolling this course. So variable item in model.coursestudents, and here div class equal the column lg, let's extra small 2. So this 2 grid we are specifying here, and the image tag we need to specify. The source will be item dot the student, which is ASP.NET user, dot picture path, and height we need to specify 30 pixel and width is 30 pixels. That's it, we are done here. Let's refresh this page or log out, because we need to log in through another page, Facebook. This user is new, so if I go to this page, this playlist, because wrong Wistia ID we provided, that's the reason. So this is the students count 0. Okay, let's pay this course, and test mode, let's get the card number, copy this from this page and give any mail address and card number, anything you want, any number, try to, okay, wrong email, here dot, okay, click this one and it will go through this breakpoint. Let's step out. Okay, so this user already paid to this course. Let's browse. Okay, log in with another user, which is tofik@hotmail.com, and password we are inserting here, sign in, click browse course. Now click this one, you can see this user image profile picture. So this user already enrolled to this course. Let's go to test.bitpay.com and click sign up. Scrolling down, this is sign up, click business account, click sign up. Here need to fill up all information to create an account. Let's verify, then click create account. Account created. Let's verify through email address. Let's go to my email, click this one, Click confirm email. So email already verified. Let's verify other information. Business name. Let's find out address because my address will not work. So I will use American address and going to any link. Go to contact us and this address I will use. Copy this one, paste it here, and in filling out all other information here, software engineer, industry, phone number, name, birthday, verify. So already verified. Let's create a bank account. Here need to specify Bitcoin address. Let's generate Bitcoin address. So go to generate Bitcoin address, find out BitPay address generator, this one. Click this one, bitaddress.org. This is the real Bitcoin address generator, but we want testnet to generate. Let's delete this portion and type testnet equal true and hit enter. This will be the testnet, and move over your mouse cursor to generate 100% to generate the testnet Bitcoin address. And this is the address. Let's copy this one and address name and paste the address here. Scrolling down, click save. So now click add starting Bitcoin. Click payment tools, payment buttons. Here giving a price. This is for testing. Scrolling down, this Bitcoin button we will implement. This is the BitPay address. Invoice we will implement in our application, and this is static price, and we will work with the API version. This can be scanned from mobile device. Let's copy this Bitcoin button. This piece of code we will insert in our code. This is our website. This is the payment page. Here we will specify Bitcoin button. Go to Visual Studio. Under this Stripe payment button, we are inserting Bitcoin button. Here it is image and the close tag slash here, and it will be inside the anchor tag. So end anchor tag here, the front anchor tag, and href. This is the URL, Bitcoin controller, and the parameter course ID we will pass. Go to website, refresh this, and this is the Bitcoin payment button. Let's implement the Bitcoin controller. Go to Visual Studio, stop debugging, close this one, scrolling up, copy Bitcoin, Ctrl C, right button, click add, click controller, click MVC controller empty, add. Paste it here, click add. Here we need to write some code to get the course by ID. So variable course, context courses, and this is the course we will get from the course ID. And this is the user ID we'll get and this is the course price. This is dynamic, so different course different price. Order ID is course ID, and copy this port number and paste it here, because this after payment the user will redirect to this link. So this will redirect to courses, and the action method will be enroll. Yes, this one, copy and paste it here, and slash and ID parameter need to pass. So here course ID, and notification URL here, this is the API, web API. The BitPay will notify us, the system. So this need to be real domain, the production server, and this protocol must be HTTPS. And here the real payment will be applied. After this, the real payment will execute, and then user can enroll the course. So item description, the email address, and post data is user ID. Let's add a folder API. Here we will implement our API controller, and this will be the notification. Add controller, web API empty, API controller, add, and here notification, then click add. And here we are specifying the route and the extra action. This is the type. Let's import all the dependencies. Copy this one and paste it here. This need to be matched. Import this one, and done. Let's implement HTTP get notification index. This action method will be hit from BitPay website. Let's copy this payment action implementation. This is the real payment happening, and we can register the user with the course so that user can enroll this course, and we can return okay, the 200 success status. Delete this one and import this folder. That's it. Let's download BitPay wallet, because we need wallet, because to pay Bitcoin. Scrolling down, click this Windows, we are using Windows, and click bitpay.exe. This software need to be installed in your mobile device or your desktop application to pay the invoice. And go to BitPay testing website. Scrolling down, click this one. Need to find out the faucet so that we can get Bitcoin, so we can pay. Click this one, and here we need to give your address. Let's run this program. And close this one. We already have open a tab, this one. Let's refresh this page. Click OK. Go to insert some breakpoint to check. Here it comes, and this is the course ID. It will first time get exception. step out, it will processing, and the first time it will generate the key. Scroll, step out. This is the address we need to paste at the initial time. Copy this address and make sure you are already signed in BitPay website and paste it here and hit enter. And this is the approve button to click. Click this one. We are done. The API token key already generated. This is the ID. We registered already. Now refresh this page. Step out. Now you will be able to see the invoice page of BitPay. This is the. Let's write the email. Click continue. Bitcoin click. This is the QR code. You can pay through your mobile device. You can scan or copy the payment URL. Let's download BitPay wallet because last time the download was failed. Download completed. Click this bitpay.exe. Let's install the wallet. Okay, next, and need to create a desktop shortcut. Check this one and click next. Click install. It will install. After install, finish, and it will open up the wizard of Bitcoin wallet. Click get started. Got it. Makes sense. Create Bitcoin wallet. We don't need password, I'm sure, because this is testing. And enter your email and continue. Click confirm and do it later. No need backup. For now, I understand. Yes, skip. And need to check all of this to make sure everything is okay. Confirm and finish. Here, personal wallet. This is the real Bitcoin wallet. We don't need this one because we need to generate. Click plus symbol. Add new personal wallet. And this should be the testnet wallet we need to generate. Give it a name. The test wallet. Click show advanced option. Because this is testnet, so need to check this one. And create new wallet. Creating wallet. No need password for now. I'm sure. And this is the wallet. This need to be removed. Let's remove this one. This is not backup. Settings. Scrolling down. Click personal wallet. And scrolling down. Click more options. Delete wallet. Click this one. Okay. So this wallet deleted. And click this one. This is the testnet wallet. Currently no balance. Need to get few Bitcoin. Close this one. Let's click receive and copy this public address. Through this address we will get few testnet Bitcoin. Give this address here and click I'm not a robot and verify this one. Click verify and click get bitcoins. Okay, this 1.487 bitcoins already sent in our wallet. Let's check it. It will take 5 to 10 seconds to get the result. Let's wait. Okay, this already receiving, not received yet. It will take time to receive, like first time 10 to 20 minutes, maximum 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. So let's pay this invoice. Click this one, scrolling down, copy payment URL. Let's go to BitPay wallet. Let's click send. Oh, transaction not confirmed yet. That's why not seeing the send text box. Let's restart this BitPay wallet. Click this one. Oh, it takes 2 minutes to get the Bitcoin. Actually, transaction already happened, already received. Now we can send Bitcoin. So this is the testnet. Let's see it on blockchain. Click this one and we can see the transaction and it's already confirmed. You can see confirmation. Let's back. Let's click send and here need to specify the address. Need to paste the copied URL. Let's see the URL actually. Paste it here. This is the address we will specify in this text box. Let's paste it here. It will fetching the payment information and already fetched. And this is the test bitpay.com information already. Click to pay. Click this one and confirm. So it will send the Bitcoin to this address. Payment already done, but real transaction not happened yet because it will take time to add to the block. Miner will mine, then it will add in a blockchain. It will take for testnet 48 to 72 hours because we are giving the miner very low fee. Let's see the payment status. Open a new tab. Unconfirmed transaction. So when it will confirm, that time real transaction happened and the BitPay address website will call our API. So the user not paid yet. Let's manually pay. Let's go to Sugar.NET Core. We need to implement Sugar in our application so that we can better visualize the API. This Sugar, through this UI interface, user interface, we can easily manipulate with our web API. So let's install this shousebuckle.ASP.NET Core, this package. Let's install it. Tools, NuGet Package Manager console, and paste it here and hit enter. So it will install this package. Let's copy few code from this documentation. Copy this one. Scrolling down. Okay, copy. Need to find out startup.ch CS file to register this code inside the service layer, dependency service layer, configure service. Close this one. Scrolling down the configure service here, paste it. Let's resolve the dependency, the sugar using. Okay, still getting error. We typed wrong, copied wrong. Let's copy again this piece of code and select and paste it here. Scrolling down, this piece of code need to be specified. This is the configure in middleware. Scrolling down, and here anywhere you can insert inside this configure method. Okay, we are done. Let's insert a breakpoint inside this notification action method index. Let's run this application. Let's write sugar and hit enter, and it will go through all our code and get the API definition, and this is the API already implemented. Let's expand this one, click try it out. We need to manipulate, execute this API because this API will be called from BitPay website. Copy this course ID and paste it here. And current user, we need to identify this one, tawfiqlahi@yahoo.com. This is the current user. Let's go to database, expand this one, tables. Let's select few rows and find out the user. The user ID is this one. Copy this one and paste it here and click execute. It will call this API and this user already paid and transaction already completed. We are assuming that it's really happening. It will really happen after 48 and 72 hours later, and the return is 200. So user already paid. So transaction already happened and miner already mined and it already added to the blockchain. Let's refresh this page. So user can directly go to the course content page. The user is not seeing any payment button for this course because this user already paid this course. Let's check other course. Here seeing this course not paid yet. Let's secure this API because we just manually hit this API but we cannot call this API by ourselves. Only BitPay website can. Copy this one. So we need to implement something so that only BitPay website can access this API. Close this one. Scrolling down, not here. Scrolling up. Here the service layer. Here we need to specify the add policy and need to find out the test BitPay address. Let's find out. Yes, this one. Copy this URL portion. Go to Visual Studio. and paste it here. So only BitPay can access. We'll implement. We are registering first in the service layer and go to the documentation. This code we need to copy. This is the middleware layer, and in the configure method you can specify here anywhere you can want, and scrolling down need to find out action filter. This is the action filter code, enable course, and the add policy name exactly matched. And need to specify below HTTP GET here. Let's import this one, and in this way we can secure our API. Only BitPay can access now our API. That's it. This is our implementation.